Okay, guys, it's almost down on this side. Danny's working hard.
We don't know how to build a bus, but we know how to tear one up.
That's right. We know how to disassemble a bus. But this one's coming down. This came out already. He's cutting the wires that went to the television. So, what are you doing now?
I should have brought a saw because might have to cut this or tear it down. There might be a seam in it somewhere.
Oh, this stuff?
Yeah, the fancy stuff.
The fancy stuff. Did y'all notice that this is in my signature colors? Has the green, turquoise, blue, orange. Yeah, that's really cool. Okay. So, I guess we're going to ponder what to do with this, right, Danny?
Oh, it'll come off one way or the other.
Even if we have to rip it with our bare hands.
Well, I have to break out the air chisel again, but the air chisel will go through this board, no problem.
Okay. Yeah, he came tooled up, that's for sure. All right, we'll check back with you in a little bit.
Some of these are held on by screws, some of them are held on by rivets. Okay, the rivets are gone.
So is that another one we're going to have to cut this, or can we pull this off?
We can try to pry it off so that we can cut it, trim it nicer with the saw.
Okay. And you want to leave this one on, right? You think that's a good idea? I think it's a good idea.
It's not what I want. It's what
Well, that was your suggestion, and I think it's a good idea. Danny suggested leaving this one right over the 3 seats for like hats and gloves and coats and whatever. You know, just a place to dump shit when you come in the door. So I thought it was a good idea, but we're going to have to figure out a way to because right here is where that cuts off. So we're going to have to figure out a way to put something there to keep things from sliding off. Okay, I got to move out of his way because he's a working man.
Yeah, I'm just going to rough trim it here.
Okay.
And then when I bring a saw or whatever, we can finish cut it here.
Uh-huh.
Or wrap this material over or whatever.
Okay. That thing's a badass. You gotta love power tools. Okay, so the other side is now down. Got that side down and this side down, and look how much that opens it up. What do you think, Danny?
Okay, fine.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm really, really pleased. Okay, I gotta help Danny carry this shit out.
I'm okay. I'm trying to figure out how to break this up into smaller sections now.
Okay. Well, we get the, what is that thing called?
This is an air chisel.
An air chisel. Listen to this thing roar. Whoops! There it goes. We never said we're professionals.
Well, if that's how you want to be.
Uh-oh. Knocked over all of your bits.
Uh-oh.
Hey, y'all, look what my friend Danny found at Goodwill for $1. Can you believe that? So it's not going to stay like this. We just set it in there to see how much space we would need. We ended up having to move the chair, that set of seats back. But isn't that great? I mean, it's huge. Think of all the artwork I could do on this thing, right? Plus, I could sit 2 people for dinner extra right here and here with like little, I don't know, maybe some kind of a box, padded box that slides up underneath there. And then Danny had the idea, see where Jack is laying on his little bed? Danny had the idea of putting like in the center here, something that would have pull-out drawers that would support the table so we could take the legs off, because obviously the legs impede your ability to get in underneath the table. So they haven't quite figured out. It's my friend Danny and another new friend that I just met named Rick who stopped to help. But isn't this amazing? I'm so stoked. I just can't believe $1. $1. Plus, it had leaves on it right here and here. So it was like, I don't know, for 12 people, what? And those leaves, they just took them off. And I think we're going to be able to use the wood of those for something back here for my desk. So I'm really stoked about that. Woo, things are coming together. Tomorrow, the wall comes out. All right, check you guys later. Peace. Look what my friend Susan gave me. Is this the coolest thing you have ever seen? Do you know what it is? I didn't know what it was. But look, this is my funnel that Maggie made for me to pour the water in. You pour water in here. Well, there's the porthole. And that's the pump. Here's the faucet. You can fill this up with soap, and that'll give you hand soap. There's a towel rack, and watch this. You have to pump it with your foot. Look at that. It's a hand washing sink. Is that cool? And then the gray water comes down here and into another one of these water jugs. What about that? Is that the coolest thing you've ever seen? So I now have a way to wash my hands. And, you know, other parts. Oh, man, I am so blessed.